From solid state, you can expect these kind of questions. Interesting, important. In a solid AB having the NaCl structure, A atoms occupy the corners of the cubic unit cell. If all the face-centered atoms along one of the axes are removed, then the resultant stoichiometry of the solid is AB2, A3B4, A4B3, A3B4. See, AB, NaCl type of structure, A atoms occupy the corners, A atoms occupy the corners. That line is enough for us. And all the face-centered atoms along one face are removed. Let us see. If this is a unit cell, let's go with sodium chloride structure first. If sodium ions are, for example, present here, corners, all the green you consider sodium plus ions. Then immediately, this is the immediate position. Whatever I am showing yellow color mark, this yellow color mark are occupied by Cl minus ions. So these are edge centers. After this, again we have faces. So the faces are occupied by again sodium plus ions. This is front face, this is back face, like this. So after this, one body center will be there. This is exactly body center. This structure is called sodium chloride structure. Sodium chloride structure. So what we can learn from this? Now what he said is A atoms are at corners. 8 corners will be there. Contribution is known to as 1 by 8. So 1 A atom. So when A is at corner, B will be at edges. 12 edges will be there. Contribution is 1 by 4. So 3 B atoms. Then A atom will be again at the faces. But total faces are 6. Contribution is 1 by 2 is equal to 3. Here the problem is. The problem is of the 6 faces, 2 faces atoms are removed. Along one axis, 2 faces will be there. 1, 2, 3. Along this axis, if you see, 2 faces will be there. Along this axis, 2 faces. Along this, 2 faces. So we don't have all the 6. We have only 4 here. When only 4 are present here, you should not take here 6. Instead of that, you need to take here 4. 4 into 1 by 2 is equals to 4 into 1 by 2 is equals to 2. So 3 A atoms. One last position is body center. Body center we are not removing. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. So these will be 4. So your answer is A3B4. Atoms on the faces along the one axis. Along one axis there will be 2 faces. Both the atoms are removed. So instead of 6 into 1 by 2, you need to write 4 into 1 by 2. So A atoms will be 3, B atoms will be 4. So A3B4 is the formula.